Hey, what's going on? It's Friday. Yeah, everybody's favorite day. So, again, one more week in a row. One more week. I'm rolling solo, but I'm going to bring you some free food. So, hope everybody is having a good week. What does this say down here? I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's irrelevant. So, hope everybody's having a good week, staying warm. I'm going to first start off with reading who we're playing for today. So, down in Hernando and Pasco, I have $25 gift cards for everybody. One for Lake Lindsay Mall. Excuse me, they're in both papers. They're down there in Brooksville. I have two for Lorelei's Infusions ice cream place. I have one for Trader Bay Seafood down on Hernando Beach. And I have two for Argento's down in Port Richey. Now for citrus. Come on, fingers. We have tonight's sponsor, Island Outpost. We have Mama, they're out in Ozello, by the way. Mama's Country Cafe up in Inverness. Got another one for Lake Lindsay Mall and Deli down in Hernando County, but they're just on the other side of the county line. So, but they advertise in both papers, so another good place to go. And then we kind of changed it up this week. So we have three for rutabagas up in Inverness by the Beals, what it is. Yeah, off of Croft. Yeah, so really cool health food store. So the question we asked, let me get my eyeballs out here. The question we asked was, what is your go-to activity for relaxation? Mine, I don't really have one right now. Mine used to be, I just walk out my back door where I had a shooting range and I'd pop off 100 rounds and relax and be in a better mood. But right now, I guess just weekends, maybe working in my workshop, hammering on some wood, building things, kind of things like that. That probably is my go-to relaxation right now. So, anyway, it looks like we got pretty good light in here. I don't need to turn the light on, so that's nice. I might though need to read. So let me see. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, that's awful bright. There we go. Hey. Okay, so we had 25 entries. Got them all right here. We're going to read them off. I'm going to read them off. And then I have everything written down on little pieces of pink paper. I'm going to drop them into a bucket, shake them all up real good, do a drawing. We'll draw up the three names, and then we'll see where you're going to eat. Speaking of eating, the dogs already ate. They were really hungry, so I fed them quick. Now they're just kind of hanging out doing dog things, so they're being good. Here we go. So, Carrie Mitchell says she likes baking. And she's like Citrus County or we'll travel. Judith Worthington says, reading on the front porch. I need a rocking chair to make it perfection. Make it perfection. She says Annie County. Devin Hallow says, sleeping or drinking hot chocolate. Sleeping or drinking hot chocolate. Don't do it at the same time. That might be a trip to the ER. We'll just say. Be careful. Patricia Guano says, my go-to for relaxation is Stained Glass by Susan. Been doing it for many years, and she is great. She says Annie County. Ashley Plant says, laying on the beach, Annie County. Tim Harrison says, golf cart rides around our community. He also says Annie County. Susan Roberts, getting a message. Getting a message. Maybe a text message. That's cool. She says Hernando and Pasco. Heather Preston, going to see my 100-year-old grandma. Wow. That's cool. And she's out of Citrus County. Hallow's Brett, or Adrian Brett, says sleep. Citrus County. Deborah Sullivan says watching movies. Citrus County. Diana Jones Murphy says, another sleeping. You're out of Citrus County. Hopefully you're not sleeping right now. You'll watch Free Food Friday. Wendy Roach, lounging at the pool with a drink. LOL. She's at Pasco. Ashley Anthony says, bowling with my family or riding horses. Very cool. She says, anywhere. Carol Phillips, reading. Just simple reading. I like it. Citrus County. Jason Madsen says, a quiet apartment. Alone. Wow. Steve Dugay says, I play solitaire, cribbage on my tablet. He says, Annie. Jenna Markison says, fishing. Andy County. I like going fishing too, man. Amanda J. Taylor says, a drive on a back road listening to good music. That's always a good time too. Out of Citrus County. Susan Netzel, watching and listening to waves on the beach. Out of Citrus County. Greg Sandin, I'm sorry, my tongue doesn't work this afternoon. He likes going fishing or hunting. Man, I'm with you on that one. I haven't gone hunting in a long time. I know that's a sin, but I need to do it. I will here soon, hopefully. Mickey Regan Swaggle says, sleep. Pam Sirac says, riding our bikes in the green swamp. And she says, Andy County. Bubba Truby says, at or near water, sunrise or sunset. That's always a cool time. Yeah, out of Andy County, we'll travel anywhere. Stephanie Nister says, playing board games with my granddaughter, Andy County. That's a good time. Roseanne Sabina says, beach or bacon, Andy County. Michelle Morris, long hot bath, Andy County. Stacey Rocketine, watching horror movies or having a couple of beers. Horror movies. Hey, to each their own. And she's out of Citrus County. Susan Stalker, watching Matt shake and bake. LOL. Out of Citrus County. If that brings you relaxation, I'm going to pray for you. Okay. Amber Carmichael, shooting pool with my husband. This is Annie County. Aaron Preston, Stanford and Sons show. Watching the show. That's cool. Out of Citrus County, Aaron. Justine Walla, sleep or sitting outside listening to wind chimes. That's peaceful. Out of Citrus County. Jay Sabina, cooking on the grill. Andy County. Kathy Tremmo, sleeping. And there's a lot of sleepers out there. I'm glad you all are playing the game, at least awake enough to do that. Citrus County. Sherry Netzel says, baking something yummy. When can I come over? She says, Citrus County. Randy Wernicke, going to the beach. Andy County would be good for her. Carol Pomerleau. Hope I didn't butcher that. I'm sorry if I did. She just says alcohol. Wow. Citrus County. Alicia Manfredi says the gym. And she's out of Citrus County. And then Taylor Marie says watching a movie with my family. Out of Citrus County. So we've already gone over who we're playing for. We read off all the entries. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop all the names into our bucket. Do a little shake and bake. Okay. First one I have here is Bubba Truby. And we got Pam Sirac. Diana Jones Murphy. Deborah Sullivan. Alicia Manfredi. Carol Pomerleau. Sorry, I didn't write these. Brandy Wernicke. Sherry Netzel. Kathy Trammell. Jay Sabina. Justine Walla. Aaron Preston. Amber Carmichael. Stacey Rockentine. Michael Morris. Roseanne Sabina. Adrian Hallows. Heather Preston, Susan Roberts, Tim Harrison, Ashley Plant, Patricia Aguano, Devin Hallows, Judith Worthington, and Karen Mitchell. Yeah, Amy and her girlfriend Paula, excuse me, guys, stop. Amy and her girlfriend Paula went down to St. Pete area today for the, and I am gonna butcher this. It's the show called Chen Yin, I think. Anyway, it's down there. I went with her last year. Way cool event. We gave away some free tickets a week or two ago. And for those of you that didn't get a chance to go, I recommend going. It's cool. I didn't go tonight so that she could take some friends and we could give some tickets away. But yeah, her and the winners are down there right now and enjoying maybe some dinner before the show. But here we go. We're ready to shake and bake. Trying not to make any of them jump out this week. Okay, here we go. We're going to draw 3 names. Dogs are over here wrestling now. Our first winner, Patricia Guano. Our second, is going to be Tim Harrison. Where are my fingers at? And last but not least, Amber Carmichael. Alrighty. So let me go back to the beginning here. Patricia, where are you going? Let's go ahead. You guys like to travel. So we're going to go Hernando and Pasco. Boys, stop. Give these guys a little shake up here. Patricia, where are you going to eat with Tony? I bet they're watching right now too. I don't know. There's been a lot of stuff. Hi, Susan. Coming across. I haven't read any of them. I'm sorry. So, Patricia is going to be going to... Hey, Lorelai's Infusions. Very cool. Patricia's going down to get some ice cream. Okay. Then we got Tim Harrison and we got Amber Carmichael. And they both say Annie. So I'll tell you what, I'm just going to kind of mix these up and I'm going to do one more from the Hernando Pasco and then I'm going to do the other one from Citrus. How about that? That way we got a little bit of both. Okay. Amber Carmichael. Let's see where you're going to go to eat. Fingers sticking. Paper sticking, I mean. Hey, Trader Bay Seafood Company. Cool. Amber, you're going to go down to Trader Bay. Tony's the owner. You're going to love it. I guarantee it. Okay, and then for Tim Harrison. You're going to Rutabagas or one of the restaurants that are in here. And Deborah Sullivan says, good luck, y'all. I was like, you're going to Rutabagas, Tim? They got a lot of cool food up there. I believe you can even get something to go. They'll make it right there. You can just take it and leave with it. So, if not, they got a lot of other good food up there you can buy. So, this week's Free Food Friday was sponsored by Island Outpost out in Ozello. So, a little bit about Dave and his restaurant, Island Outpost. By the way, Dave's a great cook. He is the cook, by the way, owner and operator, if you will. He doesn't do a lot of the serving, but really cool place. He's really good people and a really good cook. Well, so with that said, I'm going to read this about him that Amy put together for me. So Island Outpost is a restaurant and pub with a unique indoor tiki bar. Very cool too. After the hurricane last year, he remodeled the entire inside and out. Way cool place. Anyway, they're located in beautiful Ozello, Florida. They have a full menu ranging from breakfast to dinner, as well as wide varieties of beer and wine. They have a Wednesday night pizza special, a seafood special on Thursday nights, a Friday night dinner special, and a taco night on Saturday. You were thinking Tuesday, but Saturday. Okay. Dinner specials start at 5 p.m. You can also purchase ethanol-free gas, which is nice for your vehicle. Tackle supplies and frozen bait on premises. They also have an outdoor covered seating area where you are welcome to bring your playful four-legged friends. So if you want to take Hank or Gus with you, let me know. I'm just kidding. Okay, they're open for dine-in or takeout Wednesday through Sunday. Go out and check out Ozello if you haven't been there. Judith Worthington says, congrats to the winners. And Susan Stocker also says, congrats everyone. I'm glad we've been able to do this for 109 weeks. Wow. And none of this would even be possible if it wasn't for our supporters, our advertisers that contribute these gift cards so that we can give them back to the community. So if you're ever in need of a service or good, we ask that you look at them first. Every time, please. We do too. Get rid of those things. Maybe that was a bad idea. But we'll see if we can read them without. So to pick next week's, well, there's only two. Next week's sponsor for Free Food Friday, let's see who it's going to be. We have Mama's Country Cafe up in Inverness. And we have Argento's down in Port Richey. So there's two more good options to sponsor next week's Free Food Friday. Deborah Sullivan says, have a great weekend, Matt and Amy. Hey, you too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer finally, so I think I'm going to uncover my pineapples. Here we go. Sponsor for next week 110. Wow. Mama's Country Cafe. Okay, folks. So I hope everybody's happy with what they won. If for some reason, like I say, we always say that if any reason you can't make it, you don't want to travel that far or whatever, you go ahead and pay it forward, kick it back, we'll put it back in the pot, we'll hand it out to somebody else. So don't forget to tip your waitstaff while you're out there dining and whining, or whining and dining. I got that backwards. And sorry, my brain just melted. Wow, yeah, so Amy will come up. We'll come up with a new question, and Amy will post it at the top of our page in the pin there, and you can see it Monday in between 3 and 5. Usually she does it. And we look forward to doing this again next Friday, where she'll probably be here with me. There's no promises, but I'm thinking she'll be here. She's got nothing planned next Friday. So thank you for hanging out with me the last couple of weeks and being patient with me. I can't see and I stutter and all that other fun stuff, but I appreciate you being around, and I hope you enjoy going out to eat at these places that we provided you with. So, hey, y'all take care and have a good weekend. Stay warm, and we'll see you Monday for Music Monday. So, y'all be good. I'm out. Bye.